incoming transmission from the future, Vancouver AI Community Meetup.
I'd like to start this off by getting everyone on the same page by inviting my friend Gabriel George in from the Tsleil-Waututh Nation to welcome us onto this land and just kind of open up with whatever he feels like. It's often a song and some words, but it's been a real pleasure to get to know Gabe and his family through the process of putting these things on. Really happy for all the things you're going through right now, that you could be here tonight and stuff, and I'll let you talk first and might say a couple nice things about you at the end.
Thank you.
Gabriel George Sr.
Te whalap na akwetal na seam na seatya amets ap kutkwela mat te sanak itsen setala te siwan ash at te humathquium e schopmesh e te Tsleil-Waututh ni quans quana qua I schwala wana te makwat ni metale at Tamuch ishwa atmets na apwayakash. Nish kwas Tetzel namets ashton ishwa atmets te Juanita mash ni kwas hayats ashton at tana schwatlakwa at schwatlakwas at humathkwea me schopmish. Haitzap awish. Hi, it's Epka. I'm part of the Tsleil-Waututh Nation, but I have ancestry. I'm registered in Tsleil-Waututh, have a number there. The reserve I live on has a number as well. The village that I live in is called Hunʔahmim, which is in North Vancouver. It means the bay at the base of a mountain. And I'm registered there as Tsleil-Waututh, but I have Humathquium ancestry, I have Squamish ancestry, and I'm here today to celebrate this evening with my good friend Kris and all of you good people. My great grandmother lived here, and when the Hunʔahmim came here and forced our Hunʔahmim people, our Indigenous people out of here, they put their stuff on barges, made them leave this village. She went back to where I live now, with what's known in English as the Burrard Inlet Indian Reserve number 3. And so that's some of the history that happened here prior to first contact, even 20 years before or more. My people were devastated. We went from like 10 to 12,000 people down to a few dozen people through diseases that came from Europe through the indigenous populations by way of Mexico in those areas. And so in my family, we've suffered a lot of loss, a lot of death, a lot of abuse. My father attended residential school. My grandfather attended residential school. And there's a lot of suffering. And so when I have this chance, I try to talk a little bit about that. I didn't grow up hearing Hunʔahmim. I didn't hear any of that. And even now, Hunʔahmim languages from Langley down to Tsawwassen over to where we are in Tsleil-Waututh and all those villages in between, that's probably about 10,000 Coast Salish people. There's only about 4 of us that speak it, and there are no fluent speakers. And so we're still rebuilding ourselves. We're still getting stronger. We're returning a lot of things. My relatives from Squamish, their reserve is here, and they're doing those developments. They're building prosperity for their future. And I'm here today just to share a little bit. I didn't know much about AI, to be honest. And I think it was maybe a few months back or longer, actually. I think Kris was persistent with me. He was bugging me for a while before I came. I don't know if bugging's the right word, but he was persistent. And but in the last few weeks, he showed me AI, and it's helped me to organize things, organize a lot of different thoughts that I've had, a lot of different things. Right now, I'm running for council within my nation, and I've used some of that to help organize my thoughts around my campaign. So I'm just starting to understand it. And the way that our Indigenous people do anything you know, like I have a background in education. I went to the master's level, but I also learned from my elders, and I put a lot more value in that because they had a way of being that goes back thousands of years and helped them to endure and survive many things. And so I put high value in that. I'm the director of our Treaty Lands and Resources Department, as it says here, which oversees our rights and title. In Canada, people are required to consult Indigenous people on their lands, people that have not ceded or sold their lands. And not many of our Coast Salish people have done that. And so we have over 600 proponents, active files that we deal with, everything from environmental protection to protection of our intangible cultural heritage to archaeological remains and on and on. So it's work that I value and treasure. But in navigating that, I always lean back to our old people's way of thinking, to the teachings, the history, the laws, the Indigenous laws that I learned. And it's always guided me in a good way. And so that's my message here today as well. And there's a lot of ethics, and there's a lot of, and also the idea that it's important we connect to one another. And so I think it's important in any work that we do that we have that sense of community, that sense of family, and that we do things in an ethical way and in a sound way and a good way. And I think that although it can be challenging for Indigenous people, for people that carry knowledge, I think it's good to seek those people out in the work that you do and bring those views into your work, into what you're doing, into the things that you organize. Kris was joking that I could go for an hour if I wanted, but I'm not going to. I'll stop there. I feel like I could keep talking, but I want to sing this song of Thanksgiving. Oh, I just want to share a little bit more about the diversity of Canada in pre-colonial times. There was about 52 Indigenous languages, probably more really, because some of them aren't recognized even today. One of my cousins on the island just got his language recognized not that long ago. And half of those languages are in British Columbia. And so very diverse, different systems of economy, systems of praying, systems of government, systems of medicine, on and on. And from Alaska down into Northern California, there was a language that we used called Hunʔahmim. It was a trading language. And so that was like our immediate market. But my late grandmother, great-grandmother said our people would travel in canoes, sometimes 10 or 12 years trading on the Pacific, or they would go over the Canadian Rockies and travel throughout Turtle Island, exchanging, trading. And so there was a vast wealth that was here in pre-colonial times, and that was taken away. And it's something that is coming back now, something that our people are leading. And there's a speaker coming up next who I'm a big fan of, who's going to talk a lot more about these things. But I just wanted to touch on some of that and give thanks to be here tonight with all of you. Thank you, Kris.
Yeah. Thank you for coming. Gabriel is a very humble and strong poet warrior. He didn't tell you, but he's running for his nation's council. He's been nominated before, but decided now's the time, and that's when he reached out to me and was like, this AI stuff you keep talking about, I think there might be something there as this thing I'm going through, and so he invited me to come over and to sit with him, and we've been making a bunch of recordings and stuff. And as those of you who've been through my courses or checked me out, I'm all about trying to make AIs that think like us and sound like us and embody us and can do the work that we need done and stuff. And so we've been recording some stuff. We've been transcribing it using AI. We've been building a Notion knowledge base. We built a custom GPT that kind of writes and thinks like him. And we've been using it. On Monday night or Tuesday night, you had the youth question and answer all candidates meeting. And we spent a lot of time asking them questions to the thing, updating our scripts, and just thinking about what you really have to say and changing the AI's perspective on it. We changed the 6 pillars from pillars to house posts and all sorts of interesting things. So thanks, man, for inviting me in to do this work with you. It's feels so good, and I hope it all goes great for you. And yeah, man, thanks for sharing here tonight and stuff. So yeah.